In the book, it opens with this powerful idea about forms without power. Talk to us a little bit about that. Elaborate on what does that mean when we're having a form of worship or a form of prayer, but it has no power behind it.
Most of the people pray, hopefully, but they have no power. More than that, they have no peace, no rest, no assurance, no joy. Let's suppose they are sick, they pray, they don't have the confidence. They talk about forgiveness, they don't have the confidence, the peace, the joy that they are forgiven. They talk about salvation, they talk about righteousness, they don't even understand what it means or how to get there. They talk about salvation, they talk about relationship with God, they don't know how that is. They talk about knowing and following God's will. Most of the people don't understand that. They talk about abiding in Jesus and Jesus abiding in them. Those are all slogans, formulas, words. But practically people struggle. They talk about righteousness by faith, yet they try really hard to do in order to feel good, in order to deserve, in order to be righteous, in order to be saved. And while they theoretically preach differently, practically they struggle to deserve, to be, to get, to grow, to... You understand what I mean? And so people don't understand what it means to have a powerful prayer life, a powerful relationship with Christ. And then what do people do? They confuse forms with relationship. They replace the relationship with God with a set of forms, good nevertheless, good forms, like go to church, pray every day, study so many chapters from the Bible every day, help the poor, try not to do something wrong, try to behave, so good things, we should do these things, but they try to do these things to feel good and to replace the prayer life, because they don't feel that they have the power that they should, the assurance, the joy, the results that they should. And so this way religion becomes a set of forms with no power and no results. And that's how we don't see miracles, though we should not look for miracles, we should look for Jesus. Nevertheless, when Jesus is present, things happen. I'm not saying that we should see answers the way we understand answers. For instance, sometimes you see in the Bible people being saved from the fiery furnace or from the lion's den, and sometimes people being cut by the sword. John the Baptist, the one that Jesus is the greatest prophet ever, nevertheless dying alone in a dungeon, killed, beheaded. Or you see Peter or Paul the apostle, he wrote 14 letters in the New Testament, nevertheless he's killed, beheaded. And so sometimes we see God intervening, sometimes we don't. That's the reason I say the way we understand answers, because God answers every honest prayer. God loves us with a love that we will never ever be able to understand.